2 seconds. Radio! Hello everyone! Let's cut some noise and dive right into Pokemon Legends EA Postgame Part 2. Part 3, sorry. Hopefully, yep, microphone's working. I have to double check because I have had issues in the past, but it hasn't. Right. So I did a bit of post-game grinding. And I changed a few moves on Gardevoir, to get it ready to battle Zygarde. So let's go to the nearest Pokemon Center. Obviously change our Pikachu. Oh, Raichu, sorry. And yes, I got my first shiny Pokemon in the game as well. Phantom can't Mega, so we move that one out. Same with this one. Now, welcome in everyone. If you had a bonus night, that would be nice to have. Ordinary can evolve, we'll put it there. Ice! Dragon! And Fairy. Is there any ice? Actually, we can put ice on this one. Do Ice Fang! Any other dragon moves? Breaking Swipe. Dragon Wash over Psychic for now. Victory Bell we can get rid of. Soon, but we'll have to get another, Ice Fairy Dragon. Anyone with Ice Fairy or Dragon type moves. It has a fairy type move. And now, I'd like to sell. Apparently we have to heal again. Let's go 25. Let's collect my balls, my lost balls. Welcome in, everyone. Now let's go to Satchel. And now let's use this one. I need to prepare because I'm gonna save. And a heal. Max potion. Now. Max potion. Welcome in, everyone. No, fuck. We'll get it. I'll get it. Let's heal up. Sonic Evita and Xerneas. What? Doesn't do much. Poison Jab. And now Max Potion on it. Now, let's Max Potion Xerneas. Welcome in. Oh, holy hell, we skipped that. We need to revive. Just quickly, Max Potion. How are we doing? How are we doing? How are we doing? How are we doing? Go! Zygarde seemed worthy. Let your Pokeball fly. Ah! We got Zygarde finally. So this legendary Pokemon has joined forces with the mightiest trainer in Lumiose. The thought of you two combining your power gives me hope for the future of this city. You should have this as well. It allows Zygarde to change its form. The Zygarde Cube. Three different forms. 10, 50, and complete. You can freely use a Zygarde Cube to freely switch Zygarde between its 10 and 50. If its HP drops to half or less during battle, Zygarde will change into its complete form. In this form, all Zygarde cores and cells of Gavage increasing Zygarde stats significantly. Excuse me. Zygarde can Mega Evolve only when its complete form. When in its complete form. When Zygarde becomes Mega Zygarde, its core Enforcer move transforms into Nihilite. When Zygarde used up its strength protecting Pokemon from the light of the ultimate weapon, its parts scattered up to far off places, absorbing the power of those lands and seeking humans who would give it aid. And now that I think of it, the moves that Zygarde used when it Mega Evolved a reference to Alola that reminded me of Z-moves like those used in the Alola region. Are we going to get Z-moves? But perhaps I'm reading too much into it. Because Zygarde cells could only be found in Alola in the Gen 6 games of it, in the Gen 7 games, even though Zygarde premiered in Gen 6 and was in a cells in Gen 6 anime, you could only ever encounter them in Gen 7 when it got its 10% and 100% form. Or complete form. Now it falls to me to ponder, what should I do with the 3,000 years I must live? Is there something you want to do? There is. To this day I yearn to create a more beautiful world. And I'll yearn for it forever. I once thought we could achieve that world by fulfilling the material needs of everyone. Now I know it's not so simple. An old proverb says it's good to feed the hungry, but better to teach them how to feed themselves. I had focused solely on what I believed the world needed, yet I lost sight of how to make it so that people can truly flourish. Thanks to what you and your Pokemon have done together, I have learnt my lesson well. It is an outlandish dream far beyond my reach, but with 3,000 years' time perhaps I can make it real. Much like AZ wandered far and wide across the world in search of Floette, I should travel across vast reaches in search of ways to create the world I yearn for. When people manage to meet, it is a gift. Even living in the same time and place is no guarantee. The fact that we and so many others met, and banded together to make Lumiose a better place is something we should treasure. Barring some great change, I doubt we will meet again. But I'll carry these lessons with me. Au revoir, my young friend. To keep the world in balance, main mission 42 complete. Holy hell. Let's go back to the hotel. And I'm just adding Zygarde up there. Seriously, what was that old guy though? Sure never drops that old mysterious vibe. After big catastrophes like the one we had at Prism Tower. So, any other mission lists? Let's go to the roof. There's a Pokeball containing Lucario on the table. Do you want to take it with you? Yes. There's a lot of amazing near the ball. Pokeball, I leave my Lucario as a symbol of my gratitude and respect. This Lucario was given to me by a certain trainer who hoped it might keep me safe. If you should ever meet her, please tell her that I kept it with me until the end. I must tell you that I have found you to be a Pokemon trainer of highest caliber. In all my 3,000 years wandering this world, never did I imagine I might encounter a human who would achieve Mega Evolution with Zygarde. I find so many memories flit through my mind now, here at the end of things. I remember my mother giving me my floret, grasping a rare black flower. I remember the flames of war taking everything from me. I remember the amazement, the joy of witnessing Mega Evolution for the first time. I remember my encounters with the legendary Pokemon of Kalos. I remember when that dark day fell over Galar. All that falls into that past disappears. These memories will fade, as will I. Your story is only just beginning, dear Pokewood. I pray that you will live a life free from regret. I am truly glad to have known you. Thank you. So, is that Lucario? Hey, it's from Karina. That's neat. Locked. This one should be locked too. Hey, now we've got left to do is the Infinite Royale. And the Pokédex, obviously. Oh yeah, it gives Zygarde its Mega Stone. Welcome in. Now what number is I got? 2, doesn't say. 230. I mean, we can now focus on, so I had to take down Gabuda. We got to do the side quests. An Asperberry. There you are, Delilah. I've been looking for you all over the place. You gave this trainer a present, did you? And it was a berry? No less. Gosh, that's rare for you, Delilah. You give most people bug Pokemon, don't you, you little scamp? Delilah must have really taken a shine to you. Humans and Pokemon can't exactly understand each other's words, so it's super important that we express our feelings in other ways. So, there's one over here. Hey kid, are you making good use of traps in your Pokemon battle? Like traps are moves that spread obstacles around the battlefield, fire, walks, things like that. Traps can get in your way on the fields, or they can inflict damage when you touch them. Want to see for yourself, Scary? I'll be happy to show you. Come and talk to me again. Yep, I'm ready. Trap moves are something of a specialty of mine. Want to face me in battle? I'll take you on. We'll go on to at least 11, which is another hour. See how things are, and then we could possibly end off, or and we'll end off and come back later. Wow, this will certainly be a blow to my reputation. Not gonna lie, I didn't think you'd be able to beat me through all these traps I laid out for you. It's hard going when you're dodging obstacles all over the place, right? You should try using trap moves yourself. In the future. Battle smart, not hard, eh? Got spikes. Now, next one will be whatever this one is. Which is down over here. I'm not like everyone else, and I've got unusual Pokemon in my team to prove it. Batman, you'll find out exactly what I mean. Oh, excuse me. If you want to face my unusual Pokemon in battle, let me know. Are you ready to battle my unusual Pokemon? Yep. Then, feast your eyes on some Pokemon you won't ever find here in Limios. Slowbo. Oh, a lot on Slowbo. Oh, no, Galar Slowbo. Galar Slowking. No, you poisoned my precious memories of my trip to Galar. Remember Pokemon on vacation last year? You can only find them in Galar. Pretty cool, huh? Galarian Slowpoke all live on this place called the Isle of Armor. And they smell kind of spicy from all the Galaric card they eat. It's so weird. And they evolve and you give them accessories made from Galaric twigs. Isn't that strange? Those twigs are found on the Isle of Armor. You have no idea how many I had to gather to evolve my Slowpoke. Maybe I wasn't able to show off the power of my Galarian Pokemon, but they're still my precious partners. Meeting them was the best thing ever. Galaric Cough, Galaric Reef. Next one will be... this one... I saw it. A shiny Mareep waiting in Wild Zone 1. It was a totally different color than usual. That has to be a shiny Pokemon, right? Or was it really a shiny Mareep? Or were my eyes playing tricks on me? That's why I won't be able to sleep tonight, no matter how many Mareep I count. Please, you need to help me. If you see a shiny Mareep in Wild Zone 1, please let me know. Nice shiny Mareep. God of a Pikachu family. Raichu? Alright, cool. What's up here? A shiny Mareep. Thanks for the likes. Better let the requester know. Hi Regina. I came here in 2 shakes of a Mareep's tail. So where is it? Where's the shiny Mareep? Ma? 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 Mareep! Shiny! A shiny Mareep! Thank you so much. I'm glad my eyes been playing tricks on me. That's definitely a Mareep of a different colour. Now that that's settled, I am able to sleep soundly tonight. No Mareep counting necessary. Where's the next, no, I don't want to fly. You gotta go to the Pokemon Research Lab next. Now, up here. That's on the outside that there's a Pokemon. There's one there. I believe that's that one. Do the one that's inside here first. Check it's not in a laboratory. It is. Hi there, I'm a specialist in restoring Pokemon fossils. Did you know that the Stone Emporium here in Lumios has a variety of fossils for sale? They're at jaw and sale. I've had my eye on them for a while now, but I can't decide which one to get. Would you mind picking out one to break the deadlock? Choose whichever you like. Once you have a fossil, please bring it back here. Just so you know, the Stone Emporium is up on Vernal Avenue. just see if there's anything we need to do over here. Curious as far as life, by which I mean get these research tasks done. Yada yada yada. Go to the lab. Leave. Lobby, sorry. Okay, then when I have 40. 80. You want to know what I'm doing? Well, I'm feeding these wild Awen. Awen love Awen, or Awen? We can go Awen. Love to eat metal. They even munch away at cars and things if you're not careful. So I feed them scrap metal to make sure they don't start eating what they shouldn't. I do worry they'll get bored if I keep feeding them the same old thing all the time though. And so I had an idea. Don't you think a poison type move would add some really nice flavor to scrap metal? Steel type Pokemon can't be poisoned, so it won't bother them at all. If you're happy to help me test my idea, hit that pile of scrap metal with the move Sludge Bomb. Alright. Welcome in, Helene. That's a scrap metal. Ooh, that Sludge Bomb gate to scrap metal has such tantalizing aroma. And look, the Arrons seem pretty happy with the result too. They're chowing down. I'm so glad this random idea of mine worked out. Thank you for spicing things up for us. You were a fantastic help, and I'm fantastically grateful. After this, I think I'll spend some time researching which poison type moves Awen finds the tastiest. Don't you worry. My little Awen friends, I'll keep feeding you as much scrap metal as you like. Now, how much? Oh, level 11. Level 16 and should be able to evolve once. Congratulations, your Mareep evolved into Flaffy. Now, click that. And next one will be this one. Actually, no, I think we'll go for this one. Look over there. Do you see that mound of dirt? I think a wild Pokemon made its nest there. The problem is it's preventing anyone from using the Holovator. Could you chase that Pokemon away? I feel a little bad for it, but we don't really have a choice. Well, Pokemon's made its nest here. Do you want to battle it and chase it away? I'll chase it away. Pokemon leap. Ah, Diggersby. Don't know why I caught it. So, that nest belonged to Diggersby, huh? That makes sense, actually. Diggersby probably could dig its way from a wild zone. Anyway, thanks for sorting that out. Now we can all use the Holovator. Don't worry about Diggersby's hole. I filled it up while you were battling. And now you can reach the rooftop too. I got a great view at the tower. Check it out sometime. Alright, I'm going up to check it. Our next growing will be whatever this one is. But do Nope, I'm coming back up. And in fact, oh well. Where's someone near where I need to go? No, we're close to it. I'm a perfumer. My work involves preparing and mixing fragrances to use as perfumes. Recently I've wanted to create a fragrance using leaves from a Pokemon called Skiddo. But I don't have a Skiddo of my own. That's good because I have two. Yeah, sure, attack if you leave. I'll take just a tiny pinch of leaves from your back, alright? There, I'll get this mixed into a new fragrance right away. My Skiddo Leaf perfume is ready. I'm glad to say it retained that fresh, lovely scent that Skiddo all seem to share. The leafy green aroma is so invigorating, yet so relaxing at the same time. You know, it's even bringing back some nostalgic memories. I used to ride Skiddo all over the city when I was little. In a way, it's like I've managed to bottle the aroma of Limios from the past. If we ask other Pokemon species to help us, I bet we'll be able to create different perfumes that have all sorts of charms. Perhaps I'll ask for assistance with that someday soon. What Pokemon did I put down? Ah, yeah, bring that one back, move that around. Next one. We can do... have a look at this one. Wait. Over here. You know, I've come to a certain conclusion when it comes to Pokemon types. It's that normal is the greatest type. After all, normal type Pokemon have almost no weakness. Using normal types basically sets you up to have an advantage against any other opponent. What F Bull? Fighting. I've travelled all over this world and battled against all kinds of Pokemon, so I know what I'm saying. How about I prove my theory to you in a battle? Sure. When you're ready to help me prove that I was right, say the word. I'm gonna prove to you the normal types are the greatest of all. You ready for that? I'm ready. Monoviscitia is his name. Ordino. No, not Victory Bell. Watchhog. Lopunny. Like, normal types aren't normally known for clinching a victory, are they? No, not if you have a fighting type. Going up against a fighting type. Guess it's not avoidable that a trainer has to care about type matchups after all. But, you see... I just can't remember them all. There are too many types and combinations, it's impossible. Come on, admit it. You haven't memorized every possible... Yes, I kinda have. Then you really are one amazing trainer. But I think I'll stick with normal types. They may not be the greatest, but at least they're adaptable to all kinds of situations. Though there is one type that normal type moves are completely ineffective against. Ghost types, obviously, and normal types are weak to fighting. If only normal type moves worked in ghost types, then my team would be ready for any opponent. Next, we're going to do... look at this one. There it is. Hey there, I'm a color contacts designer. Maybe you've even used some of my designs. The thing is, I've been stuck in a bit of a creative rut recently. I guess you could call it a slump. I need something to get my creativity flowing. I need inspiration through change, and I think I know exactly what I need to see. Mega Evolution. Mega Evolution is the definition of change. I need to see the power it brings to Pokemon. In particular, I want to see Mega Camerupt. I bet its powerful eruptions will blast me with ideas. And so I have to ask you, do you think you could show me a Mega Camerupt in a battle? Yes, I could. Alright, I've got to move that over. Satchel. I know that is like Quack. I showed it. Sharpedo. What a mega defeat. Ooh, Camerupt looked like it was ready to explode. I'm love struck. And that's got my creative spirit all fired up. I'm practically bursting with ideas. I'm ready to deliver a whole new experience to each and every color contact fanatic in Lumiose. My color contacts are evolving. I guess that's what you call me, the Mega Eye Evolution. What you'd call the Mega Eye Evolution. I bet if I saw more Mega Evolutions I could have even more ideas. And you can change your own color contacts in the main menu whenever you want. Just press the bup. Don't really need to mount the lenses, so... Hi there! I could use a little more Mega Inspiration. Great big eyes, Sableye! I don't think I have Mega Sableye. Sable. No. Oh, it's inside the Pokemon Center. Hello there, youngster. Are you familiar with a Pokemon called Badoo? Badoo is a hardy little thing. It enjoys the cold bravely, waiting for the right time to open its bud. It senses the potential in you, youngster. You might have a knack for helping Badoo to bloom. Maybe join a Badoo show? If you're interested, head to the Fountain Square in Blue Sector 8. Yeah, we're aiming off at 11. Then I'll come back and do far more, what's it called? Do more side missions. But before I end off, I'm gonna do this one, and I'm gonna go back to the Stone Emporium. Oh, you want Badoo, do you? Welcome in, Helene. Hello there, youngster. I hoped you would join us. And you brought a Badoo too, splendid. Your name is Pokewood, is it? A name budding with potential. Now then, to enter the competition you'll need to pay a participation fee of 5,800. Here you go. Wonderful, let's get started, shall we? Our first entry is Floel's Badoo. Ooh, the luster on this one's bud really gives new meaning to the word lustrous. Quite superb. Yes, but its body language isn't speaking anything in me. In that sense, it fails to impress. Judging from its cry, the poor dear may well be suffering from stage fright. Let's move on to entry number 2, Balsam's Badoo. Oh yes, lovely. Its posture exceeds dignity and strength in spades. Very nice indeed. Its cry is passable, I suppose. The lack of colour in its complexion is hardly ideal though. This Badoo needs more sunlight. Marigold's Badoo is entry number 3. Wow, look at that, what a large specimen. It certainly won't be lacking in pollen. The self-assured manner in which it sways from side to side is simply iconic. An inspiration. Yes, but I detect a hint of irritation in its cry. I suspect this body might be a little stressed. Last but not least, let's look at entry number 4, but Pokewood's Badoo. Oh my, remarkable. Impressive. Just look at the luster on it, the shine, and oh, its bud is so very lush, sturdy too. Its nimble little feet are dancing straight into my heart, and what a delightful, charming smile. I agree, and it's not just the outward excellence of this Badoo that should be praised. It clearly trusts its trainer fully and without reservation. How else could it achieve such a commanding presence? I've judged innumerable Badoo over the years, but never have I seen one quite like this. Champion, I think this Badoo is the one. Yes, it seems all in accord. Thank you for showing us your wonderful Badoo. Would you mind telling us how you two crossed paths? Fate put us together. And how have you been training your Badu? Oh, I do nothing special. So anything you can pay careful attention to in Badu's daily routine? I give it 3 hearty meals a day. Do you have a personal philosophy? Live like there's no tomorrow. Well, color me impressed again. Should have expected such splendid answers from one who raised such a splendid Badu. I'm glad I trusted my gut and invited you to enter our show. Your Badu is truly a delight. Before I forget, you still need to receive your prize money. Here's 10,000 with your name on it. You have marvelous potential as Pokemon trainer, you know. Be sure to give all your Pokemon lots of love so they can bloom as beautiful as your Badu. Let's change Badu back to Gardevoir. Now we're going back to the... where are we? Stone Emporium. Welcome, dear customer. Let me get the old amber later. Laboratory. Welcome back. Did you buy one of the fossils I asked for? Jaw fossil. So you chose jaw fossil, thanks so much. I'll store right away, wait here a second, I chose both. Voila! I'm gonna come back with another 2 old ambers and one of each of these fossils. Voila, when I get the money for them. Voila, the Pokemon restored from the jaw fossil is Taiwan. On reflection, I think you should be the one to raise this Taiwan. You are very kind to carry out my odd request. That makes you a trustworthy trainer in my book. If you bring me more fossils or even some amber, I'll gladly restore them for you anytime. Yeah, Cell Fossil. Okay then. I'll turn that Cell Fossil back into a Pokemon for you. Success! Your Cell Fossil has been restored to Amawa. Amawa is what I've just received. Now that fossil gets to be a living Pokemon again. Take good care of it, do you hear? If you find any fossils or amber, you bring them right to me. Satchel. And this is where I'm going to end off. Set progress. And I'm going to end off here. Stream cut, noise cut, and I see you all in